right, stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to.
Hey, yo, listen to Mikey Barxxx.
Not the aftertaste
On the Wine Night Podcast.
Oh, okay, I don't know what to tell you. I was a little floored. I wasn't aware that there were so many men that just like frequently asked for money.
Can I get out of my character now?
Yes, you can. You were able to leave that character a while ago.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers is tripping, bro. So y'all motherfuckers is tripping. First off, my mother was my first introduction to you don't ask nobody for nothing. Like, it wasn't even a male thing. It was my mother telling me, like, you don't go out there asking your friends for food when you at school. Oh, you hungry? Fine, I got you. I'll give you whatever you need. Like, you don't go out there asking for money. You don't go out there asking them hood niggas at the park for money or doing favors. Like, you don't do it. You go and get your money from either. She made me understand very early and be okay with this idea of you have some things and you don't have some things. Mm-hmm. And that's just what it is. And you make do with what you have. And whatever you don't have, you work towards getting it in a fair and honorable way.
Okay.
There's no shortcuts, no cheating, no shit like that, right? And if you do borrow something, you give it back. And when you do give it back, if with then some, but you give it back before you even said you were gonna. Like, you make sure that there is nobody's ever looking for you to give you money. All this type of stuff. So I say all that to say is, like, this is a male issue. This is not like, oh, there's some women, like, no. Like, my mother was the one that taught me all these things, right? The men in my life that I know, more often than not, I know more men who are shiesty, untrustworthy, and just downright scammers, right? I know more men who are like that than I know women who are like that. Mm-hmm. Right? So I don't see this as, I don't want anybody to say, but women do. No. Women are not, first off, women aren't in the position in society to do that to men.
Yeah.
So it just wouldn't work out. I just wanted to make sure because it's always but women do, no. I want to make sure we put that in first.
There are definitely women scammers as well. Like, there are people who are out here just not being truthful and fruitful in general. So I completely understand that. I don't know. For me, I just have a cutoff point in terms of, like, I just met you and you're asking me for money. That makes me a little worried, right? Because, like, why you can't ask none of your friends for money? Why you can't ask none of your siblings, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, sister, brother, baby mama? I don't know what you might have. So I'm just a little confused as to why you thought asking me for this money, no matter how small or big the money is, right? Like, that's one thing if we say we go to a restaurant, right? I don't know. And for some strange reason, you don't have cash for tip, and you turn to me and say, do you have the tip? I'm fine with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. If we're out and you I don't know, you left your wallet in the car and you're like, oh, do you got this? Like, or I can run back. Like, let me make the choice to say, you know, I got it. Don't even worry about it. Right. Cause I'm a boss bitch. Excuse my bitches. So I don't mind that aspect of it. But what I do mind is that, like, I virtually do not know you as a person. So I can't fathom why you think I would be the one supporting you in this situation. Especially if I just met you a week or two ago. And the way, like, these men were asking the money, like, you're begging me for this $10? Sir, McDonald's is always hiring. Grocery stores, always hiring. Movie theaters, always hiring. You might look your face down at that, but that's hard on money. You better take your ass over there and go get a job if you need $10.
At the end of the day, we all, like I say, I might not be working at McDonald's, but I'm not working a job. First off, I don't want to work. There's no dream job.
That's a fact.
I don't want to work. So at the end of the day, I'm not working at McDonald's. I'm not working in the movie theater, but I need people to understand that, like, even those of us who got college educated and got to this point, it's because of planning. We set ourselves up to be in this situation. I know I don't want to be 20 something, you know what I mean, still begging for money and asking people for favors and type of shit like that. So I knew I had to get myself a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Until to hold me over until my dreams and my goals and stuff like that manifest. And I'm not relying on those other people. You know what I mean? And I have a secure, like, you know what I mean, footing under me. So there's people, and I'm sorry if I cut you off.
No.
There's people out there, and you know people like this,
Sure.
who don't want to do the 9 to 5 thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm about to be an entrepreneur. I'm about to just, I'm about to be on my shit. But what that really means is I'm going to chase my goal, but in the meantime, what's going to happen is all the people around me who do have 9 to 5s and do have stable jobs and stable money and everything like that, they're going to support me while I go forward. And then when I get there, I'm going to act like I don't even fucking know y'all.
Listen.
So, yeah, you got to watch out for people like that who's not working, but somehow you just, how is this person just sustaining themselves? Because they sustain themselves on the backs of other people. Like, yeah, I mean, this shit is just bad.
I don't know. Yeah, it's because like I don't fault people for like they said, like I don't want to work for the man, right? I don't want to work 9 to 5, like, and that's no problem. But I would definitely need to see that you're working, right? And I'm probably only going to be very open to some shit like that if I don't know our connection is crazy, like hella out of this world. That we've been talking for a long time, and you just this is a new change in life. Or we've been dating for a very long time, and you're like, this is something I'm really passionate, I would like to do. And even after a while, you will have to start, looking at certain things and asking yourself questions like, is this something that I want to support moving forward? So it's always one of those things that you have to think of and like see if that's for you. Honestly, I work very hard for my money. So for me to be giving it away to some man begging me on the phone, like, oh, fuck you too then, like, oh, okay, so that's fine, but I'm gonna eat because now I'm gonna order myself DoorDash because now I'm lit by myself. I got my homework, so you the one hurting, not me. I don't think there's anything wrong with helping somebody out from time to time, but they did not sound very time to time, and I would really like for certain things to like make its way back, like integrity. Like I wish that was a masculine trait.
But you know what? Like once upon a time, it was. And like, I remember we had talked about this before. Not to say that it's not a feminine trait, but I mean, one thing I said this to you before. I feel like the men that were made before are not made the same way anymore. Right? Fine. Like I always use fences as a reference point when you talk about quote unquote men from back in that time.
Yeah.
Say whatever you like. You know what? He stepped out on Viola. Denzel stepped out on Viola. Cool. But that man brought a check home every single fucking day. That man came home every fucking day. The man came home and worked on his house every single fucking day. And then even afterward, he did some funny style shit. He still did the right thing by her and supported and everything. Because at the end of the day, we're all gonna do some funny shit. It's human nature. But the integrity and that respect for each other, I'm gonna look you in your eye. I mean, if I give you my word, I'm gonna keep it. Word is bond, all that type of stuff is dead now. Because we glorify like running off on a plug and shit.
Oh,
well. Like it's a backwards ass world now.
I would just like to say for anybody who's dating anybody and I don't know, some random man is coming up to you asking you, well, can you no. Because a lot of what I saw in there was like emotionally trying to be manipulative or trying to like, flip the script. Like, oh, I thought you were a good person, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're wrong. Well, maybe you did, motherfucker, because I'm not giving you my money. But I said no. Like, or again, emotionally trying to be manipulative or throw things back on you. I was just like, God damn, where's the love? Where's the like, why are we gaslighting the shit out of these women trying to get something as small as $15, $10 because somebody ended up responding to Shorty like, that's all right, I didn't need it anyway. So if you ain't need it, why you ask me? And if you ain't got $10 even in your savings account, we was never gonna work out anyway. I'm a bougie bitch, excuse my bitches. I like to go eat everywhere. So that means McDonald's, but that means the 3 stars, the 2 stars, the 4 stars, all the star restaurants. I'm going. I want to eat. And if you can't eat with me, you're going to get tight after a while with me just eating in your face because I'm not going to stop.
No word. And notice what she just said right there. She said, eat with me, not get me food. I just need you to be around.
You just gotta pay for your own shit.
Yeah. I'm not asking you to buy my, my steak or all this type of shit. I mean, every once in a while, yes, to take me out. But I'm not asking for you to just provide for me all the time and shit like that. But I don't know, like well, again, we had talked about this earlier, and I told you, like, this is a common thing. Like, again, like, I remember back when, like, basketball was, like, my whole life and everything like that. That's all, like, we would go to these, like, basketball players would come out of high school. We'd go to these backwards-ass towns for college or whatever the case may be. And, like, that's all we did was, borrow that girl's car. First off, borrowing a car is a wild concept to me. Like, you don't borrow a car. You ask for a ride, maybe. But borrowing a whole car to me was just foreign. Like,
my whole car, like my car.
The whole thing with wheels and everything. Like,
my gas, like, and my gas?
So motherfuckers is borrowing these cars, just running around, talking about running errands, all different types of shit with these girls' cars, right? And it would just became like a thing to laugh about. It was just, I got this girl to do this for me. Okay, I got this girl to do this for me. Like, all this different type of shit. And I realized it goes to this bigger issue where men see women as, okay, what can she provide for me?
Ooh.
Right? And we hear that a lot recently in the past couple of years. It's like, what are you going to bring to the table? What are you going to do for me? And it's like, you can ask what someone brings to the table, but not what they do for you.
Talk about it.
It's not about what they bring to you, it's about what they bring to the table. Remember, the table is a communal space for us all to eat.
Not the table.
For me, you, Courage, kids, whoever the fuck. What do you bring to the table? Not to me. I'm not at a fucking altar. I'm not at the throne. You don't bring shit to my feet, and kiss. That's not what I'm looking for. I never wanted someone to just bring me shit. I want you to bring shit to the table and we grow together.
Listen, I always wonder what these people's parents look like, because I don't know if it's the man that's modeled the bad behavior, right? Or the woman that's modeled the bad behavior, or either one of them just not correcting their kids. I don't know why you thought you was going to bring your black ass over here and I was just going to, like you said, serve. I'm not here to serve you. I ain't your mama. I ain't your daddy. I ain't nobody who's in your life that treats you like the child that you have exhibited yourself to be in these text messages. And God bless the women that fell for your shit because they actually thought they liked whatever personality you decided to present to them that day. But again, like I said in the beginning, y'all got me fucked up. So I pray that y'all enjoyed all of the scamming you got, because God's coming for you, honey. Karma, the spirits, whatever you want to believe in, that's your business, but they coming for you. So I hope that $10 got you all the way through, because that'd be the last 10 you see from me. That'd be the last time you see me, hear from me, anything. I send you $9.95 just to be pissed, just to be petty.
$9.95.